Hey guys, Scott here from Alpha Nerd Tech. How's it going today? So today we're going to talk a little bit about 10 gigabit networking. So recently I have upgraded most of my system. I have got rid of my old 10-year-old Mac Mini. I have upgraded my server system to the Terramaster with the 10 gig networking built in. My new Mac Mini, unfortunately, I was a little impatient and didn't want to wait. So I did not get the 10 gigabit networking built into the Mac Mini over there. But we're going to use a dongle and get everything set up, and I'll show you step by step what I did and how I did it, and then we'll run some speed comparisons. All right, let's get into this. All right, guys, so let's go over this just in a nutshell. So what is 10 gigabit Ethernet? So 10 gigabit Ethernet is a network technology that allows data transfer rates at 10 gigabits per second, which is obviously 10 times faster than the standard gigabit Ethernet that we all know and love today. So what are the benefits of having 10 gigabit? Well, higher bandwidth, so your data transfer speeds are faster, your latency is lower, your cabling options are a little more open where you can go with fiber optic or with twisted pair copper cables, mainly with the newer technologies with the Cat 7, Cat 6 cables. Scalability for future-proof. The best thing about 10 gig is it's backward compatible with the 1 gigabit networks. So you can easily plug in anything that is older and still have it working, and everything will be the same as it was before. You won't even know the difference. And other than that, it's just way more efficient and reduces bottlenecks of the network and transfers data a lot faster to and from your computer. So anyway, that's my idea of upgrading and getting the 10 gig, is just to have a little bit faster data speeds. It's not going to speed up my internet, obviously. It's not going to speed up anything to do with outside the house or outside the office. When I'm in the office and transferring to and from the Terramaster and just trying to get some work done here, it should speed things up a bit. All the hardware I'm about to show you will have affiliate links down below. They are affiliate links. I do get a small commission off of them. All right, guys, so what are we going to need to do this upgrade? So a while back, I bought this Nicgiga. It has the 2.5. It's PoE, so I run my system. My home network is run with access points, and they power off of this one here. And then this one has the two 10 gigabit SFP ports that I'm going to put some adapters in. And we're going to get the Mac Mini on one and my server on the other. And that'll give us the 10 gig through the new Ethernet cables and the NewQ 10 gigabit Ethernet adapter. So this is the Thunderbolt model, so it's Thunderbolt 3 to 10 gigabit Ethernet. I've never tried this thing. I don't know what it's about or who they are. I just know it had some really good reviews on Amazon, so I figured this is the one I was going to go with. It's a budget-friendly solution. All of this is budget-friendly solution, except these cables. I did go a little bit overboard on the KabelDirekt cables, just because I've had some issues where even at 2.5 I wasn't getting full bandwidth and really good speeds out of. So I did end up going with these KabelDirekt cables. There's a 20-foot, and I think I only need a 1-foot, but I got a 2-foot just in case. So we're good to go there. I got the 6-com SFP to 1 gigabit adapters here, and they'll go in the switch. This comes with here, and we're gonna get all this plugged in, hooked up, and see how our speeds change after this. All right, so here we go over at the server. So let's go into the server itself. So let me do that. And we can go down to the interface here, the Ethernet interface, and you can see right now they are both set up as 2.5, 2.5. This is because they're plugged right into the L1 and L2 of the switch, and that's the full amount that that switch is capable of without having the adapter in there. So we got 2.5 and 2.5, and then we're going to go over and do a quick speed test. This is just a network speed test I use just to see how well I'm communicating from my Mac Mini over to the server. And I'm just using the built-in NIC in the machine right now. And you can see we're at about a 1 gigabit. speed. So we'll let this finish real quick, do its upload test. But yeah, as you can see, it's 1 gigabit. So we're going to run these tests again. I'll screenshot this, and we're going to run these tests again when we're done, just to see the speed difference. Now I do want to show you one thing real quick, and I'm going to plug in a Ugreen 2.5 gigabit adapter that I had bought off Amazon. And this is the Ethernet version to Lightning, USB-C. And I'll show you that I'll run the speed again. So give me just 1 second and I'll get this plugged in. All right, guys, so I got the dongle plugged in, and this is the 2.5 gig Ugreen. So we'll just run this test again real quick just to show you the difference. This is the Ugreen, and this is running through the cables that I currently had. They're just some, they say they were Cat 5e that I bought off Amazon. They don't feel like they are. They don't look like they are. I'll put a screenshot of them up here. I'm not going to go into brands and stuff, but it's definitely not the speeds I was expecting, but it is the 2.5. So you can see we do hit it. And this is with the Ugreen 2.5 adapter. So we'll take a screenshot of this for comparison also. And I'm going to go ahead and get everything installed and plugged in, and we'll be right back with this speed test again. And then we'll transfer some files. All right, guys, so while we still have the Ugreen plugged in, I didn't want to do this on the 1 gig because it's way too slow. But we're going to take it's about 6 gigabytes only, 5.5 gigabytes. We're going to take my 6 gigabyte DaVinci Resolve folder here, and we're going to go ahead and put this over here into the server. And as you can tell, this is on the server. And we're going to go ahead and drag and drop this just to see how long it takes. I'm actually going to start a stopwatch on my phone, and we can time it. All right, so let's get this dragged over. I'll just copy it actually, just to make it so I can click the button at the same time. So we'll copy, and then let's go over here and paste and start the clock. That didn't work. Let me stop the clock. Paste and start the clock, and here we go. So you can see it's transferring over. Oops, I'll bring this over here. We're about 5 gigabytes only. It's not a lot. And this is mostly video files and some backups and settings. So we'll go ahead and see where this goes. This is going on to an SSD. And there we go. So we're about 30 seconds, 30.33 seconds. So 30 seconds or so to transfer 5 gigs over on 2.5. So we'll run that test again once I get all the 10 gigabit hooked up. All right, guys, so here it is a few minutes later, and we're going to go back into here, and we're going to take a look now at the Ethernet interface is now showing the 10 gig. So we're going to run back over to our speed test, and we will run one more time on the new setup. Haha, look at that. So it's running great. Hitting 10, averaging 9.798 on the download. And this is just from the MacMini to the Terramaster. This is not the internet speeds, obviously. And here we go, 9.798. Definitely a lot faster, definitely a lot better transfer rates. So now we'll go back in and do our test where we take, I already deleted it out of here, we'll take the DaVinci Resolve folder and we will copy it, maybe, copy. And then I'm going to get the stopwatch ready again. And we're going to copy. And we are going to go ahead and paste it. So start. Now we will see the speed difference here, if any, on transferring files. This is, like I said, mostly video files and some backups. And there we go, we're at 15.5 seconds. So we cut the speed in half, and I am completely happy with that. That will make video editing and everything super easy off the Terramaster. And yeah, I don't think we're going to have any problems. All right, guys, so there you have it. So that was a super simple upgrade. I'm way stoked about the outcome and how well it turned out. Speed's amazing. The KabelDirekt cables are really nice. They unrolled really easy. Even though they're a braided cable and everything, they were really nice, and they laid out really well on the system. Here's one of the ones I didn't use. And yeah, they just, as you can see, they're really nice. They're braided, they're solid, gold plated. These are Cat 8, but they work perfect. And I'm way happy with the outcome of the entire system. So yeah, I can't wait to edit this video and try out the speeds and see how it works for actual video editing. And I'm going to store everything on the Terramaster, and I'm going to just try to transfer everything and do all my video editing right directly on the Terramaster through the network settings. So anyway, thanks for watching, and you guys have a great day, and I'll see you in the next one.